Good evening, family and friends, and welcome to Marco Island. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Patrick and Kailey.
Cool, I know. People wanna say it's a honeymoon phase. I think it's love that I'm feeling, like I finally found my one in a million. I could jump through the ceiling, 'cause I've never been so sure it's the real thing. Must be love.
My name is Jessie, and I could not be luckier to call Kailey not only my sister-in-law, but my best friend. I remember meeting Kailey in the living room of 3 Millbury Lane. She walked in after a soccer practice in a pink t-shirt, white shorts, and hair thrown up in a messy bun. But she still looked beautiful as always. Little did I know that 14-year-old girl and I would become inseparable. Thinking back, I don't remember a time when Kailey and I weren't close. Granted, having to share a room with her anytime I slept over in the early days may have accelerated the process. It would be me, Kailey, and of course Bauer somewhere tucked in there. I was either waking up next to Kailey, or I was back to back with Bauer, sharing the same pillow. It didn't take long to realize how special our friendship was, though. Kailey became the best friend I'd always needed, someone I trusted, someone I could rely on, someone I adored, and someone I truly could never get sick of.
Obviously, I've known Patrick for my entire life. We have 1,000 memories together, from being little, playing knee hockey in the basement, to going to Saratoga for an unreal bachelor party. Maybe not so many memories there, actually. When we were little, Patrick and I would be doing stuff all the time, and we were pretty much inseparable. I'd love hanging out with him and the older guys, despite the 10 or so trips to the hospital, from baseballs to the nose, hockey sticks to the face. As we both grew up, our age came more into effect.
Kailey, you look so beautiful tonight. You've worked so hard on planning this incredible wedding, and it truly shows. You remind me so much of my mother. Your ability to throw a party together for large crowds, your love of cooking, but most importantly, your love of family.
So let it rain down, let it pour me out to the water. Let it flood around till I can't ignore.
But truthfully, being so much like Kailey is one of the greatest compliments. She's the type of person you can always count on. She's always there to listen, offer advice, and has the backs of everyone she loves. I've loved growing up with Kailey from high school to college and now married life. But I know we are both so excited for that next chapter when we get to raise kids together. And I know they'll be best friends too. And make memories up by the fire at the lake, making sandcastles at the beach down the Cape, or traveling to Marco Island for the best family vacation.
There's no changing what change has come. So let it rain down, let it pour me out to the water. Let it float around till I can't ignore. Let it come.
You look beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, am I allowed to kiss you yet?
Like Pat, you are also an extremely hard worker. Your mother and I love you so much. We could not be more proud of the daughter you've been, the sister you are, the woman and now the wife you have become today. I will always be here for you and have no doubt that you and Pat will build a great life together.
Together, Patrick and Kailey are the perfect match. Patrick's drive, humor, and loyalty are the ultimate balance to Kailey's warmth, kindness, and generosity. They've built their relationship on a foundation of laughter, shared adventures, and unwavering support for one another. They complement each other in every way, and their love is evident to anyone lucky enough to witness it.
A little over 6 years ago, a friend introduced me to you at a Marriott college party. When I ran into you the following night, I confidently walked up to you, asking if you remembered me from last night, and you quickly humbled me by saying, "No, who are you?" Little did I know that seemingly insignificant meeting on St. Patrick's Day would change my life forever. You were the boy who forgot I existed, but somehow fate intervened, or the alcohol wore off. In all seriousness, these past 6 years with you have reassured me that life can only get better with you. I've spent the last few weeks reflecting on all that we've been through together in only 6 years, and through it all, the excitement, the loss, the change, there we were on the same team. When I look at you and look into our future, I see a husband that will be a true life partner, a selfless man who's protected my heart and always made me feel safe and seen, a future father that will make his love for me and maybe his 8 children so apparent that they will grow up knowing exactly what they deserve. I see a loyal, smart, determined man that has always listened without judgment and is always there without needing to be asked. Lastly, I see my best friend. So today, I say I do, but it's more than just a word, it's a promise. I promise to stand by you, honor you, and cherish you through all of life's adventures. I promise to make you laugh since I'm the funny one in the relationship. And I promise to continue to stick my feet under you when I'm cold, even if you hate it. But most importantly, I promise to love you unconditionally through all of the good and all of the bad. And know that wherever we go, we'll go together, except the golf course. I love you, and I can't wait to spend this next chapter with you.
Kailey, I can't believe this day is finally here. I am so happy to start the rest of our lives together. This was certainly the luck of the Irish. Lucky for me anyways. I have to admit, on St. Patrick's Day weekend, my junior year of college, meeting the love of my life was probably the last thing I had planned. That Saturday night, however, you came up to say hello to me. You were so confident and assertive in the way you introduced yourself, which was something that caught my attention right away. And yes, I'm talking about you, Kailey. But again, We had the luck of the Irish with us that night, thanks to St. Patrick himself. In the 6.5 years since then, we've experienced so many great moments together, as well as many challenges. We've been to all sorts of parties and concerts, gone on countless trips together, as well as with both family and with friends, all of which have brought us happiness. When I think about the strength of our relationship, I always go back to my time in New York. Despite your hate for the city, mostly just for taking me away, and the fact you had never traveled alone before, you were always willing to take a plane or train down there for us. It was during that time that I came to realize you were the one, because it was so clear that you would do anything for me. It is always apparent how caring and selfless you are, and I love that most about you. I love that despite that soft side, you are not hesitant to stick it to me when I need it. I love that you are almost as OCD as me, but draw the line at my perfectionist tendencies. I love that you bring out the best in me. That is what I love most about our relationship, that it always makes me feel like I'm being the best version of myself. So, as I become your husband today, I make these vows to you. I promise to appreciate you. I promise to be honest, loyal, and respectful. I promise to share my life with you, my heart with you, and my dreams with you. I promise to protect you from harm, stand with you against your troubles, and build my life around you. I promise I will maybe sometimes get your water bottle for you 5 minutes after getting into bed. I promise to love you unconditionally from this day forward. I know our marriage will be full of peaks and valleys, craziness, laughter, and love. I'm looking forward to it all because I'll be doing it with you. I love you more than anything.
By the power vested in me, in the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Is there anything you'd like to say? I'm smiling in the silence, wondering if you are even feeling the same.
I could not be luckier to call you both family and my friends. I know you have a life full of amazing adventures ahead, and I cannot wait to be along for the ride. I love you both. Now let's all raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Riley.
Make me an offer, you know I can't turn away. It's warm in the water, jump in the waves. When I'm with you, there's no sense of time. And I know that it's late, but I don't wanna say goodnight.
I genuinely think Patrick is happier with Kailey in his life. One of the things I love most about Patrick and Kailey is that they'll always go out of their way to put others before themselves. That's what I think makes them so great. You know you can always depend on them when you need them, and that's how I know that they'll always be there to support each other too. I couldn't be more excited to welcome Kailey into the Riley family. I know you guys will have an amazing marriage. Cheers.
Make me an offer, you know I can't turn away. It's warm in the water, jump in the wave. When I'm with you, there's no sense of time. And I know that it's late, but I don't wanna say goodnight. Give me a reason why we should walk away. Can't shake the feeling, you want me to stay. I could get used to being by your side. And I know that it's late, but I don't wanna say goodnight.
Remember this one thing: you don't marry the person you can live with, you marry the person you can't live without. So I'd like to raise a toast to the new Rileys, Pat and Kailey Riley. Thank you.
I want you around.